Hi guys, it's Erin and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, I am finally doing my most requested video ever. And I don't mean most requested like this year, this month, this week. This video has been getting requested so much for years. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. Obviously, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my makeup, my everyday makeup routine. Honestly, this isn't even every day. Like if I'm going out, I'm gonna do this makeup too. I might throw on fake eyelashes if I'm feeling crazy. Like I don't really switch it up. And I just need to say, so listen up, please, loud and clear. Number one, I am not a beauty guru. I've never tried to be. I've never claimed to be. I don't consider myself to be. I know where I stand. I know that that is not my forte. I consider myself decent at makeup. Like I can make my face look good. I don't know if I did somebody else's how they would look. They probably would look like a clown. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, so I know how to put on makeup. Am I a pro? No. Do sometimes I smear instead of dab my beauty blender? Yes, it's fine. But you guys have requested it a lot, so I'm doing it. I'm just gonna show you guys what I do to make my face look the way I like it. You might learn something from this video. You might be terrified after this video. So just had to put that out there. I'm not a professional and I will never be. And that's that. So anyways, let's get started. I use a wet beauty blender for my foundation. This is just the Real Techniques one because I'm not gonna spend the money for an actual beauty blender brand one. I just don't see the point. I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the dewy smooth look, because I do have dry skin. So I prefer a dewy look over a matte look because I think matte pulls out too much of my dry spots with my finger, and I just like kind of swipe it on my face like this. After that, I take my beauty blender and I blend. And I get a lot of people criticizing my previous videos where I was doing my makeup, yelling at me for swiping instead of dabbing my beauty blender across my skin. So I'm working on it, you guys. I really have been cautious of it because apparently it causes wrinkles, which is a thing I don't want to experience until absolutely necessary. So thank you for your concern. I just swiped it. Okay, then I always take what's on the back of my hand because I usually have a little bit of extra and I just wipe that down my neck. So that's my foundation. That's how I do it. Perfect. Next, I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is the Fairlight shade, and then my foundation is the Nude Beige shade. I love concealer, and I love this concealer in particular. I need to get some more. I've had this forever. So I make a little triangle there, and then I'll do a little stripe down my nose, stripe down my chin. That's a new spot for me. And then I'll make a little triangle under my eyes. Like so. If I'm doing like more makeup, like I want it to look more glam, after I contour, I'll do a line of foundation of concealer under my contour and blend that out, and I think it makes it look a little bit more dramatic, but that's not something I do all the time. It's summer, so my freckles are coming in and I keep seeing them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about y'all because I only have them in the summertime, so I forget that I have them. Okay, so after that, we're done with the foundation and concealer. So I go in with powder. I always do my powder a little bit different based on like how my skin is doing. So like I've been in the sun a lot lately, so I'm kind of dry like here and like under my eyes and a little on my forehead. So I'm gonna do like a lot less powder than normal. If my skin is doing like fine, like I don't have any dry spots, I'll bake under my eyes too, but like today I can't do that. So I use the CoverGirl just translucent loose powder. And I'll just do like a really light layer because right now, like if I put a lot, I'm gonna look like a scaly fish. Another thing I've been doing lately, I just love being tan. I think we all do. It's just the best feeling being tan. And so lately, I have been taking my bronzer. I use the Too Faced, the Chocolate Soleil one. Smells like chocolate. 10 out of 10, I've used this forever. And I'll just get some on a brush and just like lightly like put that on my face like a powder, just to give me a little bit more of a tan look. Next step, contour. Use the same bronzer, and I use like an angled fluffy brush, and I'll just lightly swipe it on the hollow of my cheekbone right there. I've learned it's kind of important to keep it higher up on your cheekbone because it makes your face look like lifted. If you keep it too low, it makes it look like droopy. I also think it blends better when your blush and your highlight and your bronzer are kind of all just like in the same section. Not exact same, but you know what I'm saying. Also kind of do it in like a swirly motion just so it's not super harsh. Then I'll just do the same thing on my forehead, but not like my whole forehead, like my temples. I'll take my loose powder again on my beauty blender, and I'll just swipe it under my contour, and I'll bake it for the rest of my makeup. If my skin is doing well while I'm doing my makeup, I will also do it under my eyes and sometimes on my forehead, but again, we're not doing too hot right now, so we're not doing that today. I'm gonna do some blush. I use the Fit Me Maybelline blush in, is the shade literally blush? The shade is literally blush. Just this pink color. It's matte, which I like because it doesn't make me look like a disco ball. A little soft smile, and I just tap it on. And I also try to get it to mix with my contour a little bit. Like I keep the most of the blush here, mainly here, but I also kind of just bring it down just a little bit so it just blends a little bit better with my contour. Next, highlighter. I love highlighter. It's probably one of my favorite makeup products. I use the Fenty Beauty highlighter. It's the Kilowatt one. It's like the duo. It's really low. So I use both shades, and I use this Morphe, little fluffy Morphe brush as my highlighting brush. I don't use the angled flat brush anymore that everybody used when highlighter first became a thing. I've grown up, guys. And I'll put it on the, oh, this is a tip I learned. Who did I learn this from? Maybe Jeffree Star, maybe James Charles. I don't watch a lot of makeup videos. I don't even know why I learned this, but I did, and I'm glad I did. Exclamation point on your nose. This is what you do. This is not my tip, so I'm just saying it how I learned it. I didn't come up with this. You put a little bit on your nose, like the very tip of your nose. You skip like this part of your nose, and then you'll go towards the top, like kind of, not all the way on your eyebrows, but like the upper bridge of your nose. So you have like an exclamation point. It makes it look like slimmer, I think, and like makes your, the tip of your nose like a little more defined. Hello, I'm filming a video. Say hi to the video.
Hi! My name's Kennedy Young. I need everyone to follow me on Instagram at Kennedy Young.
Okay, my friends interrupted me. So anyways, back to what I was doing. Highlighting. Okay, that's enough of the nose. Then I go here on my cheekbones, and I just do a little, try not to go overboard on that as well. Oh, and Cupid's bow. I don't know why I do this, but I've always done this. I'll take my beauty blender and I'll go over the highlighter. I think it just blends it into your face better and makes it not look so crazy. Makes it almost look more like a natural highlight instead of like products, even though obviously it is makeup. But I just think it like makes it look more of a glow, less of like a sparkle stripe. Sparkle stripe. So anyways, let's hop into eyeshadow. This is when I'm literally telling you guys I just wing it. I just wing it. I use like 3 products and I call it a day. I don't do the outer corner, inner corner. No, I do that. Outer crease, inner crease, cut crease. I don't do any of that crazy stuff. So let's get into this. Morphe palette. This is the Artistry palette. I'm not really sure. So Chill. I don't know. My friends got me this for my birthday. Shout out to Liv and Bent. I love this palette. It's awesome. So I will use a flat brush. This is literally e.l.f. And I use these top 2 colors. I don't know what shade. It's like a pinky and a nudie, and I'll mix them together. And then I'll put that on my lid. I like a lighter color on my lid. I think it makes your eyes look really bright. And I like that when I mix these together, it becomes like a really like champagne color, which looks really good with blue eyes. So I think eyeshadow really comes down to just knowing what looks good with your colored eyes. Then I take my Naked 2. Yes, this is 2014. I'm still using the Naked 2 palette out here. It's also a Morphe brush, and I use Tease in the Naked 2 palette. It's like this matte, light brown color. I really like it. It's really subtle. And I'll just pop this into my crease. And I just do little windshield wiper motions and blend that. And once I feel like it looks decent, then I go to the other eye. I take my bronzer. This is a little tricky trick that I do. And I just like the way this looks because I think it ties your face together. If your eyeshadow like color, like crease color matches your face, it just looks a lot more natural in my opinion. Obviously if you're doing like a crazy eyeshadow look, good, more power to you, but it wouldn't be worth it, but this is what I like to do with this look. I take my bronzer and I just put a layer of that over that taupey color I just put in. That's what that color is, taupe. So that's that. It's just really simple, but it just adds a little bit of drama to your eyes. Next, I'll take an angled little flat brush and I'll use that tease color again. This is also the color I use on my eyebrows because I do have pretty taupey eyebrows, so this color actually matches really well. Get just a little bit and make them really light. I don't do anything crazy on my eyebrows. I just use it to make them look a little bit less sparse in some places. I don't change the shape of my eyebrows. I actually really like the shape of my eyebrows. I got pretty lucky there. I'll also use this color under my lower lash line just to give a little drama. If I'm going out, sometimes I'll just take a black or like a darker brown color and pop it under there, just because I want it to look a little bit more like dramatic and a little less subtle. But on like a day-to-day basis, or if I'm just going to like dinner or something like I am today, then I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. Just, I feel like adds a little bit of depth to your eyeballs. I take my Tartelette in the Bloom palette, and I actually really like the browns in this palette, so sometimes if I'm darkening up my eye look, I'll use these, but like, not today. I'm using Charmer and Flower Child, just the two matte lighter tones, and I'm using that to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. It tones down that highlighter, because again, I don't want to look like a disco ball. I like love my eyes. Like, that probably sounds so stupid, but I do, and so I really like to like make them really pop with my eyeshadow, or at least try it. Probably, I don't probably do that well, but I try. Then I'll use the e.l.f. eyebrow gel. It's a clear mascara, and one's a brow gel. I'll use both for my eyebrows. It's really running low, but I'll use this to go over them and just to make sure that it kind of stays in place so you don't have any stragglers. Guys, this is the most crucial step, and I always get questions, how do you do your lashes? And I do wear fake eyelashes from time to time, like if I'm going out, but not every day. I don't have eyelash extensions. I am such a mascara. I want to say a word that I probably can't say on my channel. I love mascara so much. And my favorite is the L'Oreal Telescopic, the gold tube, and Black is Black. I also like the black tube, but I don't know, the gold tube just hits different for me. This is my favorite. I have a whole new one right here waiting for me to go, like when this one's getting a little crazy. So mascara is crucial. I spend a good and probably an ungodly amount of time on my lashes. So first I curl my eyelashes. This is literally just a Revlon eyelash curler. It's not that serious. I'll put them on there, press down, and then I'll lift it up like this. I don't know if this is good for your lashes, but I'm telling you, it makes them curl so much better. Here's them just curl normal. Do you see the difference? I feel like that makes a world of difference. When your base eyelashes are good, your mascara will be great. It's a mascara on my wand, and I literally just swipe it on. I also blink while I do it. I feel like that also just helps them raise. I think when I do my lashes, I really focus on getting them like, whoa, showing my eyeball. It's an eyelash. Ow, ow. Back to what I was saying. I think when I do my lashes, my trick is to make my lashes as like, how do I describe it? As tall as possible. Like, I want them to be like as curled and like lifted as possible, because I think that makes such a difference. So I blink while I do them because it pushes them up instead of down, which I like. I also really like making, like going like this with my outer corner. I'm trying to show y'all without getting this all over me. Dragging the outer corner out. Okay, so that's how I do my mascara. I'll do this eye, bottom lash, this eye, bottom lash, and I'll go back to this eye, and I'll keep doing that same rotation. I do it 3 times. Sometimes I might do like a light 4th layer on my top lashes, but I always do 3 rotations of what I just did. I don't know why. That's what works for my lashes. So I'm gonna finish that, and then I'll come back. My eyelashes are done. I will go ahead and take off that contour, or that baking under my contour. I just think it lightens it up, makes it more defined. And then I will take a makeup wipe, or just like a tissue, and I'll just go like this and take off the makeup on my lips. And that's really important, girls, because look how much there is, and you didn't even notice. This is the one I really like. Also, Live and Bake got me this for my birthday. It is the NYX Lingerie Gloss in Euro Trash. It's a really interesting name, but that's what I do. I really like this. It stays on really well. I think it's the perfect color. So I'll hit on a layer on my top lid like that. And then I'll put it on my bottom like that. Like I don't put like it on the top and bottom because then it's just too much, I think. I think that's really how I do my makeup, is I like to just emphasize what I have. I don't really change a lot, but I like to just emphasize it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This video has been getting requested for years and years and years, so it was about time that I got around to doing it. I think I was just like embarrassed because I was like, I don't know how to do makeup, but this is what I do. This is how I do my makeup, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Also wanted to just throw this in here real quick regarding everything going on in the world right now. To any of my African American followers, any of my African American friends, people, anybody watching this video, I can't say I know what you're going through because I've never been through it, and I'll probably never know exactly what that feels like. I never will. But I'm here for y'all. I support y'all. I stand with you guys. I think the things that have happened to y'all are disgusting. And I hope and pray that this time in the world will be like a pivotal changing point where we can all just be treated as equals, because that is what everybody deserves. So I love you all. I'm here for y'all. I stand for y'all. So I just want to throw that in there real quick, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all so much.